Welcome back to State of Decay 2 in the Lethal Zone. Is that what I'm calling this series? I don't know. Maybe I'll call it Heart Attack. Maybe I'll call it Lethal Zone. I've already done a Lethal Zone series, so maybe I should call this one Heart Attack because I'm getting into, Update 33 and all of its crazy new features. So what I did last episode was get someone killed, and they are right next to a Juggernaut, so I might just leave them alone for a while. I managed not to wake any Plague Hearts because I didn't even get close to any Plague Hearts. I was too scared. My original intent was to claim an outpost right here, partly to get beds, which I knew I was going to need, and partly just to have a jumping off point, because eventually I'm going to want to claim this outpost, and I'm going to want to take down this Plague Heart. I don't know what the chances are of me successfully taking down a Plague Heart by any means in the Lethal Zone. I have not shown myself to have that kind of skill, but it seemed important. However, things went sideways. I lost Hurley, and now I have to rethink how I play this game, because apparently I am not skilled enough to just run out there and screw around. I have to think very carefully about how I approach things. So, I've got a Clio blast rifle on this character, which is loud, and probably a bad idea. So I'm going to put that away, and we're going to think about what I should actually carry. I mean, it's not that bad to have a crazy gun for emergencies if you're just running away. But maybe there's something that's a little cheaper to use. Like this, this carbine with an advanced suppressor, fires 9mm. That seems a little bit better. How much? Do I have any 9mm? I don't have any 9mm. Let's have a look at my base. Do I have a mod that let me? Yes, I've got a handgun ammo press. So let's do that. Let's upgrade our beds. And now we're out of labor, so we got to wait until the staging area finishes up. And then we're going to actually kick in the action on the staging area that makes things build faster, because I always forget to do that. So let's kick that in. And now, unfortunately, okay, so that'll make all of this stuff go faster, I think. We can also upgrade the infirmary. So yeah, our base is starting to come together. And so what else should I bring with me? I've got some heals. I've got some stamina. Let's grab a little bit more stamina. I should probably bring some cure with me. I've only got the one vial of cure. And it's kind of a special one. So let me see my infirmary. Can I make some plagues? I can. So let's bring some plague cure with me this time. Okay, okay, never mind. Yeah, so let's take one of these. And then I should have fire as well. Wow, how under-equipped is this community? I should have fire, just in case I get into some trouble. I should definitely bring a car with me this time. I'm actually not sure what cars I've brought with me. Let's have a look at my options. So it looks like I've got a busted-up Jeep with some gas in it. And I've got a Mad Norma without a lot of gas. I don't know how much gas I've got, or what kind of repair situation I have. Let's see. It looks like the only repair kit I've got these advanced repair kits. So I'll grab some of these. The one can of gas. Because, yeah, I don't want to be caught without a car again. That was one of my major problems last episode.
You haven't forgotten what we talked about, right?
And we'll drop that in there. Oh, by the way, one thing we should notice about Update 33... we've got way more storage space in the trunks of these vehicles. Oh, hey, and we've got this. Let's grab that and put it back in here. So vehicles across the board, pretty much, got more storage space. And actually, our biggest vehicles, ones that had 9 capacity, now have 15 capacity, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to get on the road. We're going to go and meet up with the bounty broker. Mostly just because if I'm gonna be struggling to make normal things happen in the lethal zone, like things like taking down a plague heart, if that's out of my reach a lot of the time, then I should at least have something I can accomplish. that's a little bit more normal. So I'm going to go talk to the bounty broker and see if I can get some bounties that I can be making progress on. So at least something feels worthwhile. It's not just me failing and beating my face against a wall again and again and again. So La Coalición is pointing out that the Mad Norma might actually have been a better choice because she has spikes. And so there's things that I can, I can like throw zombies against her to kill them, that sort of thing. That is true, though. I mean, definitely when I'm driving around, spikes or no spikes, it still damages the car to hit zombies. And so I wasn't weighing that in as being a really important part of the decision. So so there's a freaking buttload of zombies around here right now, and I don't know. I don't know if they're about to attack me. It looks like they're not. So let's talk to you. Let's see what we've got here. So kill one armored Zed with a pistol. That seems fairly doable. It's complicated, and if it would be easier with the Mad Norma, I know, Coalición. Killing zombies with bladed weapons. I don't have one on me right now. Get an enclave to friendly status. Kill plague zombies with fire. That seems doable. Pharaohs with revolvers. Not right now. Bloater with explosives. I don't have explosives with me. Plague hearts. I'm not going after plague hearts right now. Let's go freaks with vehicles. Because I could probably back into a screamer now and then. Okay. Now I've got something to do. Scrafty Weevil asks, can your survivors be killed as a result of siege consequences? Which I assume means if you abandon a siege. Okay, I've still got the same ambitions here. Let's see if I can pull this off. If you abandon a siege and you just don't participate, that means that there will be consequences to that siege, to you not being there at the siege. I don't know if the deaths of survivors are on the list of consequences. Because I didn't work on the update, I don't know the solid answer to that. So yeah, sorry I can't tell you. We might find out at some point on this stream. We'll have to see. I need to get out of this place that has no visibility because I don't want to accidentally smack into a zombie in the lethal zone. Your cars are made... zombies traditionally... Walking Dead kind of established this tradition of zombies being made out of paper mache. Like, their bones are the most... I wouldn't even call them brittle, because brittle suggests that they're hard. They're more like wet sheetrock. Like, they just sort of... like, kind of dissolve when you crush them. Or they're like wet toilet paper or something. It's like they're a little bit thick. They give you some structure, but once you get them wet, they just crumble to bits. And so, like, because you see people just, like, I don't know, somebody could just take a pencil and ram it through the top of a zombie's skull in The Walking Dead, and it's silliness. But those are the rules that we kind of adopted too. Okay, where is this freaking screamer? There it was. That was one freak killed with a vehicle. Yay! Let's get away from all the rest. Okay, so I'm going to try, without hitting any zombies, with vulnerable parts of my car. And by the way, I'm sorry that I'm doing a terrible job of reading the chat right now, but, like, there's literally no time when it's safe to look away in the lethal zone. Okay, yeah, so... yeah, sorry that I can't really read the... Some people are making long posts in the chat, and unfortunately... I don't think I can... I don't think I can read those right now. Okay, oh, so that horde is still chasing me. Okay, and I'm in plague territory, so that means that if I fight them, I'll wake up the heart. So I was thinking of starting far away so that I could come back to my car if I get into trouble. Because there is a juggernaut nearby. But... okay, so I decided not to take on that zombie face to face. Because it's a plague zombie.
Sorry for the bastards who left all this behind.
And it could easily just give me the plague with just a couple of hits. And so I wanted to be really, really careful. And actually, let me sneak a little bit. I wanted to be really, really careful.
That is one nasty screamer.
Oh, gosh. Is a screamer near here? Where? Oh, it's in the distance. Okay. Okay, so this is claimable now. So we're going to claim it.
That's one more outpost ready to go.
So now we've got an outpost in this area. And I can put mines on this outpost if I want to, which sounds exciting, but I don't have a lot of ammo, so I'm not going to try right now. So I think... okay, let's keep upgrading stuff. Everyone's depressed. Why are they depressed? Partly it's because of lethal. Recent death in the community is causing a problem for lots of folks. But we got a bunch of positives, too. So once everyone recovers from the death... we should be kind of fine. I'm wondering... I don't think I've got anything in here that's going to be great at making people calm down. So I can install... oh, a camp heater. That gives me a little bit of morale. That's good. What else can I install around here? Oh, I don't have any... oh, sorry. I don't have any labor. That's why I can't install any more mods. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, so we've got a new bet, by the way. So last time, people who guessed, people who bet that I was going to survive this entire session lost a bunch of channel points on a bet last episode. Raneth Cord has now posted another bet where... the question is Jeffrey going to lose another survivor today? And we've got a lot of people saying yes and almost nobody saying no. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can surprise you this time. So the question is... okay, first question is, can I get to Hurley and collect his stuff with that juggernaut right there? That seems unlikely. Another question is, can I defeat a Plague Heart? So Plague Hearts in Lethal... are extra tough. They actually take more damage from melee attacks than from pretty much anything else. Not for a reason that's justified in the lore, but just because it was harder to do it that way. We wanted like guns and things, that could kill them through a window from far away, stuff like that. We wanted that to be a less effective strategy in Lethal. We wanted getting up close and personal and putting yourself in danger to be a more effective strategy. And so we basically tamped down the damage of most of the most common methods of damaging a heart. And instead enhanced the things that were more dangerous, like heavy weapons, like in-person heavy weapons. So what I'm thinking is, if I can be sneaky enough, maybe I can sneak into that Plague Heart, plant a bunch of box mines around it, and then do as much damage to it as I can with the enigmatic axe, and then run away and blow it up. And that probably still won't kill it, but maybe I will have at least made a mark. Coalition is saying that I should bring a bouncing Boris with me for the Juggernauts. Do I have bouncing Borises? I forgot what their profile looked like. I don't think I have any. Now I could probably call in. Yeah, I could probably call in like the Independence Pack if I wanted to get some. Okay, so Ryoki Shine says that stacking explosives will only do the damage of one of the explosives if they detonate at the same time. That's good for me to know. Thank you, Ryoki Shine. Okay, so I'm not going to plant all of these box mines. I'll plant one of these box mines, so the first time I run away, I can do some extra damage to it. And then if I even stick around at that point, like I'm betting if I run away from a plague cart, I'm probably running away to go home and cure and like recover. Coalition points out that Zombait still works against plague carts. And I'm trying to remember what Zombait does. Zombait, when you throw it at a plague cart, it multiplies the damage, the incoming damage on the plague cart. I think that's right. And so that means that everything else I do to the plague cart is more effective because of that. But that's an exploit. I don't know. We do have scent block. I should use scent block. I have traditionally just not bothered with things like that in the past. But yeah, I should probably use scent block this time around. Okay, so La Coalición wanted to repeat something that average Twitch user said that I missed. It says, I know I can seem to look into things to the point where I look crazy and manic, but hey, I'm a lore and history guy. It comes with the territory. One of the things I like to ask is the animations of the survivors. State of Decay always prided itself on for having their people being average. People did that idea. Oh, did that idea go into the animations as well? Yeah. So yeah, it did. Like I think when we were talking with the animators about how we should animate combat in State of Decay, there were a few moves in State of Decay 1 that like anybody could do that seemed outlandish, like a jumping double kick into a zombie's face. That seemed like a thing that a typical person couldn't do, but people in State of Decay 1 did that all the damn time. And it got kind of silly. So in State of Decay 2, we were like, okay, it's okay to have a special move like that somebody earns up to, but just having that thing happen all the time, we don't want our characters to feel like superheroes. We want them to feel like they could be real people. And so the animators really focused on trying to make at least the common moves the characters could do.
Having a plague heart move in must really
they wanted to make them look like something that a person could actually do, something more natural. Okay, so my goal is to roll up on this location without this horde chasing me. Without these hordes seeing me. Now, one problem I'm going to have to contend with. In the lethal zone, zombies don't get killed by a dying plague heart. You still have to escape the zombies after a plague heart. So I'm going to want to park nearby in a place without the most zombies. So I'm thinking what I might want to do is actually drive around this way and like loop around from this angle, because there might be zombies over here too. I mean, there's going to be zombies everywhere, but I know there are hordes over here that I could attract. And so it feels like I'm at least setting myself up. Setting myself for the best scenario if I at least try to come in from another angle. So let's avoid killing any zombies while we're in plague territory. Let's get far away from the concentration of zombies that we know already exists. Let's discover new concentrations of zombies. But hopefully get some distance so that they are not just right on top of me. Okay. Let's stop here. Okay, so killing that zombie, I think, did contribute to waking the plague heart. This one will not, because it was suppressed and the zombie never knew I was there. And so I parked far enough away that I can get to that car if I need to, but it's unlikely to be right in the middle of the densest zombies. It just occurred to me that I never brought any additional 9mm with me. Okay, these zombies know I'm here. So I don't actually know where in the building this plague heart is. And this is a complicated frickin' building. Is it in there? I think it is. Okay, so let's leave a box mine and then. Okay. So that just made a bunch of fire. I don't know if any of the fire touched the plague heart. Okay, I just awakened the plague heart. Can I get up on top of this? Yes, I can. What did I just do? Which bounty did I complete? I forgot. Okay. So... Okay, the zombies can't get to me up here. So I don't know how much damage I just did. Oh, you know what I should do? I forgot about my scent block. Oh, frick. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my scent block. So now the zombies don't recognize me. So let's try to do as much damage as we can. Okay, get away, get away, get away. All right, and then let's... Oh my gosh! Every zombie is in here. Okay, let's throw another fiery thing in there. Okay, and we just set off our box mine. Plague Heart, still freaking alive. But... I think this strategy is working pretty well in this building. Set a bunch of zombies on fire in that room. So they're all... Well, so they're mostly dead. Oh! Okay, yes. Ah! Yes! Alright, so these zombies are coming in to defend the heart. So that means that they will fill this room. Alright, and I'm gonna throw in another fire thing. And blow up another box mine. I feel like with the scent block on, I might not even need to... There we go! Plague Heart destroyed. Awesome. Okay, okay. Let's just pick up the plague samples. Okay, so... So there... Oh crap! Bloater! Oh gosh! I don't want to get... I don't want to... Okay, this is a problem, because we got a bloater cloud blocking the exit. Okay. What the heck? What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, no, I'm about to die of plague. Come on, bloater cloud, go the frack away. Crap, I got the plague now. Okay, well... Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I've got cure though, right? Yes, I do have cure. All right, I've got... So, came prepared. So all I really wanted to do was loot that plague heart before I left. This freaking guy. I just... Oh, he's so frustrated that he can't see me.
Barrel's headless armor.
Oh, come on! Oh, whoa, hey! You jerk. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, let's see. What the? I just heard another... Did I just hear another feral? Okay, so... All I want to do is get this stuff out of here. I need all of these things. I need that. I want those. I'll take this. And whatever. The rest is fine. Okay. 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 I'm sorry, by the way, that I've not been reading the chat, but I mean, come on. I'm not good enough at this game to do this while reading the chat.
You should probably take a break.
There were 2 more ferals down there. Okay, and my scent block is about to wear off. There we go. Bounty get. Back in car. All right. Let's head back down to the bounty broker. Collect our free stuff. And at some point... Oh, gosh. There's no way to get through this area. At some point, I'll go back and read the chat. But, okay, so... Oh. Okay, that was... Oh, no, get off. Oh, wow. He immediately took my door off. Okay, I was hoping that I could get... I did get a little bit of credit for killing freaks with a vehicle right there, but at the cost of my door, which is a problem. Yeah, there just is... I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I'm not reading what you're saying, but it just doesn't feel like... Oh, come on, really?
Play card around, that won't last.
It doesn't feel like there's a place I can go right now. Aside from pausing the game. I guess I could pause the game and talk to you folks. If I was a nice person, I would do that. Okay, actually, you know what? I will pause the game. I'll pause the game, I'll read the chat, I'll see what I missed. Oh, it's a bunch of stuff. It's so much. It's so much. I can't possibly go back. I can't possibly go back and read it all. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Cogs apparently wanted to redeem a bunch of name rewards, but were out of stock. Yeah, I think I might have limited that just because I was worried about it overwhelming my ability to actually spend time editing State of Decay 2 when I'm supposed to be on a different game. And I just worried about it getting a little bit too common. Cogs was also reacting with surprise that I wasn't dead yet towards the end of that whole experience. Orthau says, you killed a heart but passed on the bounty to kill hearts. It wasn't just to kill hearts, though. It was to kill hearts specifically with assault weapons. And assault weapons are not very effective in Lethal. And so I was not confident that I was going to be able to kill them specifically with assault weapons. Partly just because, too, those make a lot of noise. I mean, I guess I could suppress them, but like if you get a break on one, so it's doing extra damage, makes a lot of noise, and my scent block might still have gotten zombies in my face. So that's why I was feeling cautious about that. Coalition is saying, well, if I use the Zombait exploit, then assault weapons will work just fine. You're right. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And also, I mean, I don't have very much of these supplies. I don't remember if I've actually got the wherewithal to make more. I might have to actually go on the missions that it takes to get the lab. I forgot how I got the consumables I currently have, the Zombait and the scent block that I currently have. I don't know if I manufactured it or if I bought it from somewhere or picked it up off a dead body. There's a lot of different ways you can get it. So yeah, I'm feeling cautious about that. Oh yeah, Coalition is pointing out that apparently there is a problem that crept into the game where different calibers that used to have big differences between them now have about the same. I think the damage is still different between 22 and 762, but apparently penetration and noise are the same now. And so yeah, that does feel like I think I've written down before, but let me note that bug down. Penetration and noise same between calibers. Okay, yeah, I'll take a note about that. Okay, so Orthos is saying, go in, attack heart, run away, come back when it's clear, attack again, run away. So that particular building was great for that because it's a large building with huge impenetrable walls and a place where I could hide from the zombies after I took a crack at it. Like, Now, that room was filling with zombies when in between sessions. So I think without the scent block, I would have struggled a lot to make that happen. But theoretically, even without scent block, because of the structure of that building, I might have been able to keep doing that loop and make it work, especially if I got better at playing in the lethal zone. Just in a single, just running around in a single session, knocking out that plague heart. But I think that what Orthouse is suggesting is actually I could do a little bit of damage to a plague heart, do a full escape, just leave the area, let all the zombies despawn, and then come back later. And because plague hearts remember the damage you've done to them, you could just whittle it down over time that way. And that might end up being what I have to do in most cases. Right now, I'm coasting off the fact that at an earlier difficulty level, I accumulated a lot of stuff that was going to make it easier for me to kill the first couple of plague hearts. I'm going to run out of that stuff, and we're in a full lethal zone where getting new stuff is expensive and difficult. So we might end up getting to the point where I'm resorting to hit and run tactics to take down plague hearts because I don't have anything else. I don't have another option. Oh, so Coalition is suggesting that if I just shoot all the zombies' legs off, I can have a bunch of crippled zombies on the ground eating up all of the spawn space, basically, in the world. And so it won't be able to spawn new zombies around me because there's so many crippled zombies on the ground. That's certainly an option. Okay, let's see here. So Average Twitch user wants to know, what is the limit of things that we would not add to State of Decay? Things that would feel like they are out of theme. And why don't I get back into the game and while I answer that question. So as far as actually, I'm just realizing I should probably have my head over here so you can actually see my progress on the bounties that I'm pursuing. So we don't have a lot. There are a lot of games that will like write up sort of a franchise Bible that basically says, these are the rules for what can and cannot be in this game. And we've got a few rules. I don't know if we actually ever wrote up an official Bible that says all of that stuff about State of Decay, but there are a few things that we sort of targeted. One thing that, when State of Decay 1 came out, I believe it was in the wake of, I think Dead Rising already existed. And one thing that we needed to do was differentiate ourselves from Dead Rising. So even though some of the some of the zombie franchises that inspired State of Decay included things like Zombieland, which are pretty tongue-in-cheek and over the top. We felt like Dead Rising had kind of... Oh, there's a play card. Dead Rising had sort of nailed down that space. They were a very tongue-in-cheek, very silly, over-the-top, everyone turns into a psychopath in the zombie apocalypse. They were that sort of story, and people are just being weird.
Sticking around here too long would not be smart.
It made us feel like, what, we should be different from that. In order to... Oh, by the way, I'm killing that zombie quietly so I don't wake the plague heart. In order for us to sort of have our own identity in the marketplace, since they were sort of the other big zombie apocalypse game... Oh, wait, I don't have any space for these items. I need to put stuff in the back here. We needed to differentiate ourselves. We couldn't be the same as Dead Rising. And so, tonally, we sort of set the standard that we're not tongue-in-cheek. Our characters can be witty, they can be weird, and they can make jokes, and they can do funny things, and over-the-top things can happen, but it all needs to feel like it's a little bit more... I mean, look at the Bounty Broker. He's ridiculous, right? But we needed things to just not be over-the-top. We didn't want to have, like, a clown wielding a kayak paddle with two chainsaws on it. That's Dead Rising territory, and there's some kind of line between us and Dead Rising where we don't do that. We leave that territory to them. That is their space, and they can play in that space. And we stay over in a world where people are witty and sarcastic, but more grounded, and we don't take it that far. And so that gives us our little space to work in, too. So we can kind of like... So there's a reason why somebody might want to play both... play both Dead Rising and State of Decay, and not feel like we're just sort of cannibalizing each other's audiences, So we'll claim our pieces of equipment here, and let's see... Zombies with bladed weapons. That feels more doable now that I'm probably going to switch characters. I'm not helping Enclaves right now. Bloater with explosives. Doable. Screamers with heavy weapons. Doable. Okay. So, but the fact that there's an infesting horde means that I must have woken a plague heart. Yeah, so check this out. I killed this plague heart, thinking I was going to be able to get this outpost. But this outpost is still red. That means there's another plague heart. I could have looked at this outpost to see how many different plague hearts are affecting it. Or can I? Maybe I can't. Maybe it doesn't tell me that information. But it looks like there's a plague heart up here somewhere whose territory is reaching out and grabbing this. So I still can't claim this outpost because there's some kind of plague heart over here. And because I killed so many zombies in this area, I was running over zombies like crazy. This thing right here... Oh, man. Okay, so it's headed towards my outpost. Crap. We said bloaters with explosives, right? Okay. Okay. So, we're going to head home. And wait, do I actually have explosives on me right now? I do. I've got a grenade. So, let's go back to the bounty broker real quick. Let's choose a different bounty. And these zombies are after me. Let's see if I can do it quickly. So let's cancel screamers with heavy weapons. We're still killing them with cars anyway. Where was bloaters? Bloaters with explosives. Okay, so let's go after this horde before it has a chance to infest my outpost. Let's go take this thing out with our explosives. And save my outpost. And so now we've got a new mission, probably for our next episode, which is we need to take out that plague heart that I woke up. That plague heart that I didn't know about. See, I thought that I had scanned that area well enough that I knew about any plague hearts that were in the area. And so I thought that those zombies that I was killing were not going to wake any plague hearts. But now I've actually set myself up for some problems. Because we're going to have hordes coming out to settle infestations. Those infestations are going to get closer and closer to my base. We're going to end up having sieges unless I can fix the problem. So let's get over there before it gets to my outpost. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to my outpost. Let's get there before it gets to my outpost. I think the screamer is all I have to take out in order for the horde to dissolve. I think. I know that for infestations, all you have to take out is the screamer. I don't know if that's true for hordes. So we'll find out by coming over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop short of the horde. And I'm going to hit them with an explosive to blow up the bloaters. Oh no! Crap! I was too slow. Okay. So now we have to deal with an infestation instead. I thought I was going to be dealing with a horde, but now it's an infestation. Dang, if I had been quicker. Dang it. I probably should have done screamers with heavy weapons. Crap! Okay, I thought... I misremembered. I could have sworn that explosives would set off bloater clouds. Oh, crap! Okay, no. I am not ready for this. Get off! Okay, come here. Okay, they're probably going to break this car. Okay, so I thought what I was going to do was come over, fight a horde real quick, and then get back home. Instead, I've got a bigger problem. And I also thought that throwing that grenade in there was going to ignite the bloater cloud, and the bloater cloud would take out most of the zombies. That also didn't happen. So, my misunderstandings have been costly, but... Oh, holy crap. This is like the worst... What? That is the nastiest horde I've ever seen. And I think I'm being chased by ferals now. Okay, let's get inside this freaking base before something murders me. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it.
Be careful. Catching a prey can really cramp my style.
Crap! Okay. Dang! It used to be that just having a bunch of zombies follow me home was just not that scary. It's scary now. Okay, it looks like we've got a juggernaut coming towards us with a bunch of friends. And I would just like this character not to die. All right. Luckily, okay, somebody here is supposed to have the Auto Howitzer. Somebody's supposed to have a 50 cal. So, yeah, okay, I'm hearing that big old gun. Okay, keep shooting him. Where are you going? I'm taking full advantage of the free ammo that NPCs get. Keep shooting that howitzer. And hit him occasionally. How does that sound? Yes! Yes! Oh, yes. Saved by the howitzer. Whew! Alright. Alright. I think we've survived this episode. I think we've survived. This character's not in great shape. And I have, again, been completely ignoring the chat. But we made it home. We're in one piece. We accomplished something. We didn't accomplish all of the things, but we accomplished some of the things. And we should feel good about it. Okay, so Orathaus says, now you know why I always have a sniper tower. Oh, because you can kick that in and like have an invisible sniper get zombies off your back if you get in trouble in the lethal zone. That makes perfect sense. So yeah, so Orathaus, what I was trying to do when I closed the door on the feral, I was trying to slam the door open onto the feral to knock it back so I could kill it on the ground. But then I think it just opened the door itself before I had the chance to do it, or something went wrong, and it didn't work the way I intended. But at least I was able to take it out with my gun. Oh, okay. So Coalition said that the reason my grenade failed was actually, from what he observed, was I was intended to get the grenade into the room with the screamer, but I think it did. You're right. It bounced off a wall or a zombie and bounced into a different room that was away from the bloater cloud and away from the other zombies. So if I had aimed that grenade just slightly better, it seems like maybe it would have ignited the bloater cloud. It would have made a bigger difference and would have taken out the screamer, because all I needed to do was take out the screamer. So that could have gone a lot better. It looks like I just lucked into it going really poorly. So Orathaus says, I need to have a character who's actually got some kind of infection resistance, some trait or skill or something that gives them infection resistance, so that I can survive some of these like attacks by plague zombies. Because yeah, no, you're right. Like a lot of what drives me home is not necessarily taking a lot of damage to my health; it's taking a lot of damage to my plague meter. Let's see here. So yeah, Coalition is saying that I should definitely try to use fire for the infestations. I agree. I think that the reason I brought that explosive was because I wanted to get credit for killing a bloater with an explosive, with a grenade, for that bounty broker dealy. That's what I was hoping to do. Once they went inside that building and then the bloater started setting itself off for no reason, it just became chaos. But yeah, that would have been a better move. Let's see here. So, average Switch user, I'm not sure what your question is, and so I don't think I can answer it. You said something about weapons and outfits. You said there won't be any uber super weapons and stuff like that, but what about the stuff we see in the real world? I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, are you saying, are you asking, because by the way, when I'm answering your questions, I'm only answering them about State of Decay 2. I can't tell you anything about what outfits or weapons or anything will be a part of State of Decay 3 because we haven't even told you. Maybe there won't be weapons in State of Decay 3. You don't know. But as far as like, yeah, I think basically we kind of had the same set of rules. Like we wanted to include things that were interesting and that stood out amongst the weapon and outfit systems. But we wanted to sort of keep it under control. And actually, we got a lot of negative pushback from our audience when we released the Independence Pack because it had a lot of weapons that were weird and felt a little Dead Rising-y. Some players liked it, but some players were like, what's this crap? Why are you putting Dead Rising stuff in my State of Decay 2? And so we, after that, like, we came up with a few other interesting and weird weapons, but most of them were much more in the realm of reality. And we're less like, I've got a super soaker that fires a super soaker looking weapon that fires fireworks. Like we didn't do anything like that again, partly because the audience reacted so poorly to it. Let's see here. Okay, I think. Oh, Zedric says I missed the hockey stick from State of Decay 1. The problem is some of the weapons that were used in State of Decay 1 were things that were intrinsically kind of flimsy and would only be effective if zombies were made out of paper mache. I do like the fact that in State of Decay 2, we lost some of the weapons that felt like you couldn't really use them to fight zombies because they would break over a skull long before doing damage to a skull. We also sort of skirt the edge of believability the way that The Walking Dead does too. We make killing a zombie, penetrating a skull easier than it would be in real life. But some things like a hockey stick might just be a little bit like you're not going to break into someone's skull and destroy their brain with a hockey stick, Yeah, Coalition's like, no plunger? Nope, no plunger. Sorry. All right, so with that, let's wrap this up. Let's have this episode be over. So there's a subscribe button for YouTube people, and here's links to other videos. And should we do one more video today? I think maybe we should. So if you're watching me live on Twitch, we're about to make this video. And we'll see what I can do about that outpost.